play the saxophone, and as always, I get attached to the word jazz. But it could be a bit misleading because I play all styles of music, from the Caribbean especially, and whatever is hitting from 1930 to 2015. My perspective on the fusions in the Caribbean is that with so much calypso coming out, for us to penetrate the international market, it's important that we marry it with hip hop, soul, R&B. We have been for years, from in the early 40s when Latin and bebop and jazz was very popular in New York. All the musicians from Trinidad, John Buddy Williams' band, they were all the top jazz musicians in Trinidad playing that music. One of my favorite tracks is Saturday Night Blowout by John Buddy Williams. And that has continued to this day. I am in 2015 and I'm doing the same thing with my band, my younger musicians that I've been mentoring, where we listen to what's happening now and we marry it with what used to happen then. So the fusion continues, and I hope it will forever. I've been coming to St. Lucia Jazz Festival for over 20 years. I've been very fortunate to work with Boo Hinkson many times, and I have to thank him. I can't thank him enough for allowing me to spread my brand by working with him at all the fringe events. I also have to thank Schofield Pilgrim, who was the first person to book me on main stage many years ago when I was opening for Wynton Marsalis. He actually flew in on a helicopter. It was an amazing sight. It's a gig, but it's also a learning experience and a sharing experience. I get to bring along all these young musicians, and they are going to grow by having the experience of working in a real life situation. Just out of college, you have all the tools, but you really don't know how to use them. I will tell you though, when I first came to St. Lucia 20 plus years ago, they didn't have as many saxophone players, they didn't have as many bass players, drummer at such a high level. But being able to operate among them and the workshops and stuff, it has definitely raised the bar for St. Lucia, from drums to bass to engineering. I mean, there's a local company doing the sound now. It's really doing wonderful things for St. Lucia and all of us in the Caribbean. I have to tell you, it was real hot. But we were prepared for it, hence the dashikis and the shorts. And once we got out there, we were going to party like it was midnight, right? Exactly. It was a party for us, and we wanted to get the crowd involved, and they seemed to enjoy it.
Hey, my name is Philip Savon. I'm from Barbados, and I'm here at Pigeon Island with Arturo and his band here at Jazz. I'm an alternative rock originally artist, but I have changed over, and now I do soca, reggae, hip hop, R&B, some of everything with my band Masala. Masala is actually an Indian spice, right? And to make masala, you have to combine different spices together to form one spice. So that's what I do right now. I combine different genres of music, age groups, even nationalities to form one sound. St. Lucia Jazz is fantastic. First time here, the performance was amazing. The crowd was very embracing. They loved us. And although it was very hot, but it was very enjoyable. Local festivals in the Caribbean is always a very good thing for artists to develop their talent and also their career. You don't know who's in the audience watching, and believe it or not, so many people are looking at the Caribbean and looking for the next, what we say, Rihanna. You understand? Next talent. And right here in the Caribbean is a melting pot of so many different talents. When it comes to jazz music, people think a lot of chords and a lot of fancy notes and stuff like that. Jazz is just music. And what we do over here with Turo's band, we take popular songs and we just make you hear them from a different point of view. And I believe that is what jazz to me is.